Buckets of water needed transport back to the house to provide nourishment to the greedy breakfast dwellers. Oftentimes, when carrying buckets of water, you would have to trudge through the snow. Here we see them feasting on dried paint chips. While waiting for their turn to eat, most wear a witch mask. And we should all learn from Calvin's mother. Mix your food scraps with a can of paint for later. When preparing a fire, keep your child in your arms and hold him awkwardly. It makes everyone happy. If you recall your grandfather telling stories of how he had to walk 800 miles to school in the snow, just remember, he never mentioned that he may have had a cannon or a cow, and that would make all the difference. And don't point at the lady ringing the bell in the doorway. It's rude to point at crazy people. Bear in mind, it is bad manners to run off with the class paint bucket. Just don't do it. And if the schoolhouse is on fire, just sit there and stare at the roof. The way they taught anatomy back in the day was far different from now. It was considered vulgar to show anything more than a sock and sombrero. Under the influence of alcohol, most children become impatient or annoyed with their teacher if she does not allow a drinking break after a certain amount of time. It was also extremely rude to have any fun in the classroom whatsoever. This man is a lumberjack. In these times, sexually deprived chickens would mistake humans for roosters. The children were once fed wild berry wine and raw mammal flesh. And somehow, this kid traveled to the future and brought smoothies. A good use for spare car hubcaps was in the kitchen. In this time, to make sure the man of the house did not feel like a douche, he would shave his child's head to make him more bald than he was. It was the rite of passage for a man to learn the banjo. It frightened the family and gave him power to command. But even more so, it made the children do his bidding with little or no effort. After a job well done doing his father's bidding, it was customary for the father to reward his child with a smoke. We hope you enjoyed this brief look into the past.